Do you actually know if your cat feels loved by you every single day? Most owners believe they do, but here's the uncomfortable truth. Many of the things humans do to show love mean almost nothing in a cat's world, and some of them can quietly make your cat feel less safe, less understood, and less connected to you over time. That's what makes this topic so important, because loving a cat is not just about giving food, toys, or affection. It's about knowing which small daily actions actually speak to your cat in a way they can feel and trust. In this video, we'll reveal 7 simple things you can do every day that can make your cat feel safer, closer, and far more bonded to you. Some take only a few seconds, but they can completely change the way your cat responds to you. And if your cat has ever pulled away, ignored your affection, or seemed distant for no reason, there's a good chance you're missing one of the signals they've been waiting for you to understand. If your cat seems loving but still keeps part of themselves guarded, you may be showing love in the wrong language without even realizing it. Number 1. Talk to your cat like they truly matter. Have you ever noticed how your voice changes the second you speak to your cat? It gets softer, higher, warmer, almost like you are talking to a baby. Most people feel silly doing it, but what feels ridiculous to you may actually feel deeply comforting to your cat. A 2022 study from researchers in Paris found that cats responded much more strongly when their owners used a gentle, high-pitched tone rather than a normal adult speaking voice. In other words, your cat is not just hearing sound. They are reacting to emotional intention carried through tone. That is why your cat may ignore casual speech, but suddenly turn, blink, or walk closer when you use that sweet voice reserved only for them. In the feline world, safety is everything, and a calm, affectionate tone becomes part of the emotional pattern your cat associates with trust. So what should you do with that information? Use your voice more intentionally. When you pass your cat in the hallway, when you place down their food, when they quietly watch you from across the room, say something in a soft, gentle tone. The words do not matter nearly as much as the feeling behind them. Over time, your cat begins to connect your voice with emotional safety, and that changes the way they bond with you. If you already talk to your cat like a baby, comment 1. If you still feel shy doing it, comment 0. Number 2. Slow blinking is one of the clearest love signals your cat understands. If your cat has ever looked at you and slowly closed their eyes, most people assume they were simply sleepy. But that moment means far more than it seems. In 2020, researchers at the University of Sussex found that cats were more likely to approach and respond positively when humans slow blinked at them. This is important because direct staring without blinking can feel threatening in cat body language. So when your cat slowly closes their eyes in your presence, they are doing something vulnerable. They are lowering their guard. They are saying they feel safe enough not to monitor you like a threat. The practical advice here is simple but powerful. The next time your cat looks at you, do not stare too hard. Soften your expression and slowly close your eyes for a second, then open them gently. Done consistently, this becomes a ritual of trust between you and your cat. It is one of the easiest daily habits that can completely change how your cat experiences your presence. Are you team slow blink back or team I never knew this? Comment A or B. Number 3. Play with your cat like real prey, not like a toy. Have you ever waved a toy in front of your cat and gotten nothing but a bored stare? Most owners think their cat is lazy, but in reality, the game is wrong. Cats are hardwired hunters. Their brains are built around a sequence: stalk, chase, pounce, catch. When a toy just swings back and forth in the same predictable way, it skips everything that makes hunting feel real. That is why your cat loses interest so fast. Researchers in feline behavior have repeatedly shown that predatory play is not just exercise. It reduces frustration, lowers stress, and helps indoor cats stay emotionally balanced. The fix is simple. Move the toy away from your cat, not into their face. Let it disappear behind furniture. Make it freeze, then suddenly dart away. Let your cat crouch, focus, and chase. When you play this way, you are not just entertaining your cat. You are speaking to one of the oldest instincts in their body, and the person who fulfills that instinct becomes far more meaningful in the cat's world. Want more science-backed cat behavior tips like this? Comment 2. Number 4. Sit near your cat without asking for anything. Most people think bonding always means petting, talking, or picking the cat up, but one of the strongest trust signals in the feline world is shared space with no pressure. In multi-cat social behavior, cats only rest calmly near those they feel safe around. So when you sit in the same room as your cat and do absolutely nothing to them, something important happens. Your cat studies your energy and learns that your presence does not always come with demands. Try this in daily life. Sit on the couch, read, scroll your phone, or drink your coffee. But leave your cat alone. Do not call them. Do not reach for them. Just let them choose the distance. Over time, many cats begin moving closer on their own, and when a cat chooses to close that gap voluntarily, that is not small. That is trust. You want the short version or the deep version for part 3? Come on, ordi. Number 5. Let your cat sniff you before you touch them. Have you ever walked into a room, seen your cat, and immediately reached down to pet them? Most owners do, but from a cat's point of view, that can feel abrupt. Cats experience the world through scent before touch. In feline social behavior, greeting usually starts with smell. That is how cats confirm identity, safety, and intention. So when you skip that step and go straight to petting, your cat may tolerate it, but they do not always enjoy it. The better habit is simple. Before touching your cat, extend one finger a few inches from their nose and let them come to you first. If they sniff, rub their cheek, or lean in, that is your invitation. That tiny pause changes everything. It tells your cat that their comfort matters and that you are not forcing contact. If you always let your cat sniff first, comment 1. If you usually pet first, comment 0. Number 6. Never interrupt your cat's sleep just because they look cute. A sleeping cat may look irresistible, but sleep is one of the most vulnerable states in a cat's life. Cats spend much of the day sleeping because rest helps regulate stress, restore energy, and keep their nervous system balanced. When you repeatedly pick up your cat while they sleep, you teach them that rest is not fully safe. That is why some cats begin hiding under beds, climbing shelves, or choosing harder to reach places to sleep. The advice here is easy. If your cat is asleep, let them stay asleep. Walk past them. Let that spot remain a place of safety. Respect during sleep builds more trust than forced affection ever will. Number 7. Gently stroke the spot between and behind the ears. When bonded cats groom each other, they focus on the base of the head, especially between and behind the ears. It is a place cats cannot easily reach alone, which makes it deeply connected to trust and social bonding. So when you gently stroke that area with slow, soft movements, you are mimicking one of the most intimate gestures in feline relationships. Do it lightly, without scratching too hard. If your cat's eyes soften, their body relaxes, and their purr deepens, you are not just petting them, you are speaking one of the closest things to love, in a language they instinctively understand. Want me to turn all 3 body parts into one smooth, full script? Comment 2.